We be vibing and chiefin', vibing and chiefin'. We be vibing and chiefin', vibing and chiefin'. Pour up some drink.
They don't call me anything.
Shut up, man. FNBS, Hateful J, Special K, Live
K.
Laugh Love, Road Light Smoking.
We're right into this. This is great.
We almost forgot. I almost forgot that we was even doing a show, bro.
Dude, nah, this is great. Set it
we
up.
was just
Here we
sitting here chattering and chitting, and whew, it's gonna be kind of a.
Dude, we were chitter and chatter.
It's gonna kind of be a heavy show, but not too heavy. We're gonna celebrate. You know what I'm saying?
Not too heavy.
We all know what just happened on Sunday with the great Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and the 7 other people that perished on that helicopter. We're gonna
Especially it was like a coach.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So much
I got the list. I need to go get my files over there real quick. But
Quick shot for Kobe.
we also gonna do Cheers
Quick
for
shot for
Cole
Kobe.
one time.
Very classy.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Very classy. Yes.
Very
R.I.P.
very sad moment in the world right now. But we got our usual. We got some fun stuff. We got a few nerd out topics. We got some entertainment.
We got some weed news, a little other kind of news. It's
You know,
exciting, man.
But I need to go
I got a
retrieve
few
my
would you
files.
rathers.
But how you feeling, Special K? While I go grab my papers.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. It was nice to see in NBA them dig the first play of the game. People were taking 24-second shot clock violation, and they were doing the 8-second backcourt just to represent Kobe.
Yeah, that was nice. You see how Wiggins did the on the free throw line.
I didn't see what he
Put
did.
the ball on the free throw line because that was I can't even remember, bro. I've been watching this shit the past 2 days.
Dude, everyone's been killing it. Everyone, you gotta imagine.
But it was
everyone respected Kobe.
It was that Kobe passed one of his landmarks or passed a record with a free throw shot, and I can't remember. I'll figure it out. I'll try to remember here.
Oh, dude, that's deep respect. Yeah.
It's a lot to remember though, man. You haven't seen. I don't think I've seen an outpour like this for a celebrity death ever.
Dude, there would never be. I mean, Shaquille O'Neal would still be famous, but he wouldn't have been as famous without Kobe.
I mean, maybe not.
The whole combination of putting them together
Yeah,
might have helped
them
both
together
of them.
was. But have you heard Shaq talking to shit, bro? Have you
No.
been watching any of his shit? It's crazy. Shaq is heartbroken.
That's what I'm
obviously.
gonna say. He's gotta be killer. That's someone who came up through him.
Yeah. 8 seasons together, bro, and they was friends. You know what I mean? Shaq's,
You gotta think LeBron
Shaq's
probably.
son called Kobe his uncle and all that shit, bro. There was a message with
That's just crazy.
where Kobe had text Shaq's son,
Yeah.
and Shaq's son didn't get a chance to respond until after the accident already happened, the same morning, bro.
Wow.
Wow, this whole shit is fucking surreal,
Dude,
bro.
it's sad.
I couldn't imagine, but
You can tell it was just another day.
before we get into it, because we're gonna spend a lot of time on this, but just to go into 2020, bro. This is why I never go into New Year's thinking that it's supposed to change your entire life, because life still goes on, bro.
It keeps going.
Things.
Y2K.
It's good to look at the New Year as a reason to motivate yourself to do things different. I have no problem with that, but I've been seeing a lot of 2020 is already worse. Jimmy Fallon even tweeted 2020 is already worse than 2019.
Shit's out going down. Yeah.
Posted a picture of Kobe. But I mean, bro, so much shit happened in 2020 already. You know what I mean? We got the real life real life Raccoon City shit popping off.
Yeah, the coronavirus.
Real life Umbrella Corporation with the coronavirus.
Do
over
we
in
have
China.
more information on what that is?
I don't
I
because
still
it's just I know over 100 people have died and shit. But shit's wild, man. We have. I know you heard about Australia, the brush fires in Australia. They had a volcano erupt in New Zealand, off of White Islands, island in New Zealand. You know what I mean? Killed 20 people.
Oh.
And
It's a lot of death, man.
pretty much all Australia's on fire. Pretty much that's what.
Australia or Austria?
Australia.
Oh shit.
That's what a lot of things are saying.
Could be the end times.
Yeah, it's
in all reality.
It seems like it, but for real, it's not really nothing different than what happens all the time. There's always tragedies. You know what I'm saying? There's always shit that happens. There are always these moments in life where everything just seems bad. I don't think I've seen as many rest in peace posts as I've seen
I think
in my life. Just
the biggest
period.
death I've lived through.
Not even just Kobe, bro. Just pure people rest in peace in people. Like, bro, if you on my Facebook right now, bro, like, have my feed.
It's
Somebody,
the whole thing.
somebody
dude,
saying
for
rest in
me.
peace to either Kobe or their uncle. Like, my homie Benny.
Oh, I haven't been there.
Old man Benny died from Buffalo Bar. Some guy I used to rap with down at Buffalo Bar. He passed today.
Now you say this, there has been a lot of fucking rest in
Yeah,
peace.
bro. Like, a lot of people are just like,
That or people are only posting deaths.
yeah, bro.
But
like, but everybody's like,
There's a lot of deaths and rest in peace shit. I've posted one.
yeah.
Like, this is fucking crazy.
Like, it's crazy. Like, a lot of people just losing people. But I think the Kobe thing is the only thing that hit worldwide. It's wild. But other news of 2020. I feel like it's gonna be, and just going to music. M dropped the album. You know what I mean? Because I've been on my.
Oh yeah, did we talk about that last
I've been
time?
on my music shit. Yeah, we talked about the album and shit, but been on my music shit.
Pretty
We
good
just
shit.
listened to Crip, who's a YouTuber,
Oh yeah, Crypt.
do his version of Godzilla.
Crypt is honestly he's decent when it comes to reactions, just because he speaks. How do I want to say it's clearly fast in a way, and he doesn't like stutter a lot.
Yeah,
He just has a very fluent talking voice, and you can do other shit while listening.
I don't like it at all. But what I'm gonna say, this is gonna be the year of I feel like it's gonna be a good year for the rappers, bro. I feel like it's gonna be a good
For
rap
YouTube
year,
rappers,
just period. Like,
all around, yeah.
I feel like Eminem just set a pace, even though you got people that don't like this shit, that blah 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 blah.
The way he did it was so too awesome.
Yeah.
Put the foot
And final
down.
review, there's out of the 22 songs, there's 5 I don't fuck with. Everything else is fire.
That's great.
You know what I mean?
Otherwise, that's incredible.
Yeah.
I know there's CDs I remember buying back in the day. Dude, when you bought a CD back in the day, you were going with the attention. I want 3 good songs.
And off rip, I can't think. I'm bad with names of songs, but the Stepdad joint, I just hate that hook.
Dude, yeah, it's stupid. It's
But
so
but
stupid.
but the bars
Yeah.
is retro, vintage, fire ass. But I can't listen to the hook.
Yeah, I always stop every time the hook starts.
The song with Ed Sheeran.
I like the Ed Sheeran song.
I just can't, bro. I don't. It's one of those
I like it.
nights. It's one of those kind of nights. I don't want to hear that shit. But like he spits though. Them
Dude,
spits.
nah, I'm about to put
But-
it on. In the
Yeah, put it on,
background.
bro. I'm gonna turn it down. Because we don't want to get no copyright shit on this. YouTube, we don't get no YouTube love. Fuck that. Anywho.
Yeah, I be trying. I posted it.
Yeah. I mean, we got. Hey, but like, hold on, let me pause, bro. We are getting a lot of love on FB, for real. Facebook.
Facebook is where the real love is. For us.
We
Before
get
we started. We
the
put all
group.
the
The
heart in.
group is growing from 200 to like 300 and some change. Since yesterday, because I was watching it and inviting and checking it. That's what I do.
Every time I even see anybody else post it, I share it. Every time.
Yeah. We
Every time.
trying to get the Twitter game up, and you know what I mean. We trying to get more interactive, bro. Shout out to nigga Melvin, bro, because he's been doing a lot with the
Melvin's
resin
been
page
killing
coming, and like he's always in contact, and let me know what he thinking and
He's
shit.
a really good guy.
So we gonna, you know what I mean? We gonna make it happen.
Oh, dude, I'm excited
Oh.
for this.
But yeah, the M album, bro, fire. But like I said, I think he set the pace for the rest of the year. You really just put this song on? Let me turn this down. Nah, let it rock.
I don't know the time.
But I think he set the pace, bro, for
No, he did.
where the album should go. And I'm gonna talk about battle rap too, because man, it has.
You were just
Oh,
saying it was down a little bit too.
but it's oh my god.
Is it just boiling? Is the water boiling? You're saying the water's been
Oh,
boiling.
All right, I just watched the Danny Myers versus Mike P. You might know Mike P. You might know Danny Myers too.
I know about them.
Yeah. Oh my.
Mike
I don't
like
like
at the white guy with grade
I
straight
don't-
for the bar,
yeah, I
straight
don't-
for our bar, whatever.
Yeah,
You
Danny
know what I'm
Myers,
talking
the
about.
bar god.
And
yelling
Danny Myers,
ass.
hey, dude, yeah, he just
Yeah.
screams like.
I don't like neither one of them as battle rappers. They're not in my
I
top.
see. I feel like it's a good battle though.
They're not on. Hey, but that battle. Listen, let me go back. I'm gonna get there yet. But listen, I don't talk about a lot of
I
battle
think
rap.
it's good.
I don't talk about a lot of battle rap on the podcast because I know our audience are not a bunch of battle rap fans. But then you don't really know battle rap fans either.
I don't know.
It's really hard to tell who likes battle rap too. So I can't even say that. I'm just worried that it won't fit nowhere. But it's FBS, dude.
Dude,
come on, baby. Fuck
shout
that
to
shit.
Eric, the kid who you would never think watches battle rap.
You want Rohan?
Rohan, yeah.
Hey, Rohan is my dog, bro.
You
Have you
do,
heard
right?
any of his raps?
No, yeah, I have.
Bro, we used to get drunk together, and that's all he would do is like, Jay, listen to this one I wrote.
Dude, he does a Neville long
And he
bottom line
got
bar,
Bars.
and I just like
He
remember.
got bars.
I just remember his Harry Potter bars, and I was
Hip
like,
hop is
they're dope.
universal. Anyway, stop, man. Can't talk about battle rap. But wait, but like I said, I feel like M set the pace, and I feel like it's gonna be a lyrical year. I feel like,
I would love it for it to be a lyrical year.
but there's the other side to it for me too.
People
I
gotta
feel
be
like,
tired of Lil Pump and type shit.
bro, I watched Lil Pump on Complex. Have you ever watched
Only buy shoes.
whoever? Yeah, whoever. Yeah, he own it. He already know. using my YouTube, wasn't you?
Nah.
No, fucker. No,
They always be offering me that shit. Like
bro,
I watch M buy shoes.
like I watch a lot of them, like most of them, and like people I like, people I want to see, like
Dude, I watch
Roddy
him
Rich, and you can tell. What's funny about that shit? You can tell when some people don't want to spend those thousands because they be like, and then like you know at the end they be like, this has been complex. This person got a whole bunch of stuff, and we're out. When they ain't really got the money to spend, at that moment they just be like zombies. They don't even say goodbye.
They don't do anything?
They just walk off like.
Oh shit! I had buy.
Watch
these
Roddy
shoes.
Rich's, bro.
Really? He's
Hey,
young too. Like he's young.
Listen, he was like, from the time that lady said his price, he didn't say nothing.
He's like,
nothing.
what?
You know how they speed up the walk away at the
Yeah.
end with the bags? He was just like,
Scooting.
bro, he was fucking
Scooting.
shook. He's like,
Dude, because I mean, those are expensive shoes. When I saw M's episode, he looked like someone who's never who bought shoes.
I
but
didn't see him in those, bro.
dude,
I don't think.
it's not good. He kind of looks like imagine someone else is always there
Yeah.
and buying his shoes for him. He's like, I like those.
Yeah.
That's it. But he just buys whatever.
He
He's like, I
probably
take those too.
He probably didn't want to be there.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to be there at all.
Like, I'm antisocial as fuck, bro.
Like, I'll take that. I'm leaving.
But like, anyway, man, I feel like it's gonna be a good year for rap. I hope.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's a good start. He had a good album.
But I'm just waiting to see what's next, bro. And so far, like, there's a few albums I like. You know what I'm saying? But right now, the Uncle Murder album, because that's hood shit. Y'all might not know about that. Uncle Murder album is fire, and the Eminem album is fire. I'm still listening to shit from like 5-6 years ago though.
Right.
That's what's in my rotation. But
I listen to
there's a
old shit all
few
the
other
time.
things, bro. Like Dreamville's did a project. Shit was fire. I don't know. I want to see a lot this year. Like I want to see a lot of. I want to see everybody that hasn't done anything. Like I want to see another Wayne album. You know what I mean? J. Cole got a project coming out.
I think both of them will have something coming out.
Like J. Cole got one coming out. My nigga Shad told me about it. That's gonna be fire. I want to see Kendrick do another project. You know, you feel me? Like
This could be the year of music, man.
I want Kanye to do a
man.
real rap album.
Dude, Kanye is like up in churches just being a preacher.
I want him to do a real album, bro.
I mean, I would love him to do real. Dude, he's great at music. He's just
I
a
want him to
genuinely
stop
talented person.
Yeah, I want him to stop experimenting.
But yeah, all I'm seeing is like the last thing I saw about Kanye was him falling off a horse in a church.
He fell off a horse in church. I ain't see that nigga. Yeah, sent me that shit, bro. You see, that's hilarious.
Like you
What?
see, yeah, he was riding. He was evidently doing a sermon in a church, and he came in, Kanye style riding a horse in, and that horse was fucking trotting. There's like a video of it, like way too fast,
Yeah.
and boom, he just fell. But it's not that it wasn't too big. I felt bad, you know. When I see something cringeworthy, I don't send like cringeworthy stuff because I feel weird. I feel bad for that person. Like, oh damn,
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
a fall. That sucks.
Bro,
You know, they weren't expecting that.
a slight little revelation. When I was younger, I couldn't watch stuff like, for me, younger, you know, it was Showtime at the Apollo. We used to watch Showtime at Apollo, which was just like
comedians?
American. It was like a big ass talent show.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I didn't know they
saying?
did
Like-
other stuff.
No, like Showtime at the Apollo.
I thought they just sang and then comedy.
They did sing comedy, but a lot of those people were unknown.
Okay, yeah.
They would have known people, but most of the show was just unknown people trying to like make a name for themselves. Who's been like doing their local
There's been a lot of
performances.
big names coming
Made
out
a
of that
local,
too.
yeah, and like people like so. When I was younger, I couldn't watch a lot of those because I would be nervous of how they would do. Like I was on stage and I would just turn off.
yeah.
Yeah, like so that's why like I really don't watch.
You're feeling their point of view in a way.
yeah, like I.
You're like, if they suck, oh gosh.
yeah, I'm a super empathic person. Like so, like it's hard for me to watch American Idols and anything where a person that's
same.
doing something for the first time in front of people. Like I can't because I feel like I'm standing right there with them.
I
I'm
love
like,
YouTube though.
No, turn off.
YouTube when
so
you
nervous.
when you can just YouTube like the best people and like just see the good reactions, I can deal with that. But no, yeah, I can't do the nervous shit.
It's hard, bro. It's hard.
I don't like seeing it, dude. It's weird.
I can do it now, but I'm talking about even like a few years ago, bro, when I'm still, you know what I mean, like living with the family and stuff. When you watch The Voice, it was hard. And I love The Voice when it first started. Shit was dope.
Dude, nah,
Cause them
I will
motherfuckers
watch.
used to be talented. You hear me?
I love Nia Frampton. That bitch was great.
Like,
I mean, that lady was great.
bro.
She was so good.
Woo,
I
fire.
loved her. She did
Everybody,
the Kanye West Heartless
everybody
remix.
on that show with her was fire though. What
Oh,
was the
the
other
other-
chick on the show with her that was dope?
It was the first season, dude. It was first or second season.
Well, but it was another chick on it. Was me the short hair chick or the other chick?
Dia was the short-haired chick.
Yeah, okay. It was another chick with long hair that was there
Did
with
you
that
sing
was
Adele?
just as fire
There
I
was
can't
an Adele
remember,
singer that was really
but
good.
she was just as fire. And it was a dude that was dumb fire, with like the soul, like had like a rough voice. Like yeah,
Dude, they were good. They were
everybody on that
all
first
good.
season was stupid fucking talented.
Dude, and it made that show fucking so huge. Adam Levine got fucking. He had a good band. Like I want to say, Maroon 5 was like good when they first came out,
Yeah,
and then Adam Levine got famous,
yeah.
and then it's like I mean, I still like Maroon 5. When I hear them, I hear they're catchy, but I want to hate them more than anything.
Yeah. That's some geeky shit, Maroon
Dude,
5.
it's crazy. Yeah, but I'm saying like their first see that whole what was it? Their very first shit. It was so good, dude.
Maroon 5, like very first.
Very first shit. It was
Yes,
like
yes.
soul jazzy shit.
Yeah, that's the wrong person, but I guarantee I know the song. Somebody saying, you don't got the computer. I don't know how we got to this subject, guys. We
can keep talking. I'm
we
just
gon-
gonna bring it in the
we
background.
gonna finish resolving this Maroon 5 first song, but I want to move on because I want to get into this Kobe shit.
Oh, dude, get right into it.
I think
I'm
I'm
sorry if I get talking about weird shit.
No, you good. Go ahead. But I'm gonna get into Kobe shit, but I'm gonna stop at entertainment. I want to get all the other stuff out the way, cause you know what I'm saying. Entertainment wise, guys, even though all this has been kind of entertainment, I've been watching, or I just happened to see the newest Sonic the Hedgehog trailer.
Fuck that.
And what's that?
It's too hard to find.
Maroon 5's first hit single.
Well, she will be loved. How about that?
She will be loved. That shit.
This love as
Taking its toll on me.
Yeah.
She said goodbye too many times before.
That shit.
All that was fire though.
Dude, I thought that shit was fire back then.
That was multi-genre music.
And
but-
then he got famous from fucking The Voice and became kind of douchey about it.
Hey, if I could be a white man, I'd be Adam Levine.
Dude, that's a fair
One of the
thing.
coolest white dudes ever. But probably not him for real. I got a few other cool ass white dudes out there.
I'm pretty cool.
But anyway, back to what I was saying.
Pretty special, okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Shut up. I watched the latest trailer on something. I don't know what I was watching it, but it came on, and it got me to thinking like. I thought this movie already came out. Like for
I'm
the back
surprised
of
it
my mind.
hasn't.
But then I remember they redid Sonic, which was a good ass look, because that first Sonic was like dog shit.
I feel like they must have came out with that first trailer where it was looking good right away with the first few scenes.
Yeah,
And they're just behind as fuck.
yeah.
That
But
has to be it.
I went from that, looking at that, and thinking about that to being like, they've been talking about this movie for so long. They redid Sonic. I don't know if they changed anything else in the movie. And all these terrible fucking remakes and just all these live action transition movies have been ass cheeks. Like Detective Pikachu wasn't that good.
I liked it, but you don't like it.
I
as
mean,
much.
I-
I'll give it like 3 stars out of 5.
Entertaining. Yeah, I'll give it that too. Like I'll give it a good 3.5. But it did not do what it should have did. And that's just me. I don't watch movies with my own opinion. I'm
very biased.
I'm way against like watching movies with your own point of view. So like I was able to give it that 3 stars off of just without thinking. But
Yeah, I think that kid did good.
when you think about it, like Ryan Reynolds' humor wasn't as good as it usually is. It was kind of dry. Like the kid was the best part. The kid kept the movie.
Nah, he was good. Dude, what was he from?
I don't know. Probably some Disney, Nickelodeon shit or something. I don't know. You look familiar? Yeah, bro. Come on, Google Master.
I'm bringing it up. I got the computers in my hands.
But like, it wasn't as good as it should have been. Sonic the Hedgehog, the dude that's playing with him is generic as fuck. You know what I mean? He ain't never been like super awesome in no roles. Jim Carrey is in his Dr. Robotnik. I don't even know if that's a good look.
Dude, it's weird, but I think it looks good.
But Jim Carrey's he's a genius. He's brilliant. But I just feel like if this movie comes out after all this time, after all this anticipation, and be butt cheeks, I'm just done.
Oh yeah, dude.
I feel like I'm gonna
he's
be
from
done.
The Get Down. I always talk good about The Get Down. The Get Down was a great show on Netflix.
Yeah.
And they canceled it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I'm going to stand right here and say I feel like that movie's going to come out and be a complete bust. Because honestly, without all that, I just don't see how a Sonic movie can be good.
No, it's going to be
Like, there's nothing to...
They're going to have to go off humor. So, I mean, we're just going to see that. Humor and the special effects.
For real, it's going to be another... It's going to be just like Detective Pikachu.
I mean, probably, yes.
Trash bags. Like, anyway, moving on. I do have a suggestion. Me and my lady just started watching something yesterday or the day before. And I can't... Fuck. What is the network? I didn't write it down.
Why was it on basic cable?
I'm sorry, but it's called Dracula. and it's
I got you, Dracula.
we watched it on some streaming service, but it's called Dracula, and it's fire. You know what I'm saying? It's a fire ass show. We 2 episodes in. Yeah. It's based on a Bram Stoker novel. Y'all know who Bram Stoker is. Y'all know. If y'all don't, sorry.
It's on Netflix.
Is it a Netflix original?
Yep.
Okay. But that shit's fire. Great fucking dialogue. Great build up. The way it's done, it's gruesome. Like it's one of the most immersive things I watched in a while.
Very
like
gruesome.
You literally just fall into that shit. Like it's one of the things you watch. The ways people talk to each other started. The way the story's being told. Like
I like the way they talk usually in those kind of movies for some reason.
Like you literally.
I like that.
Like they put you right at the table with them. Like, you know, like in the room
I'm a
with
fan
them.
of that.
Fire. So watch Dracula. I would like this. Highly suggested. More for me. Me and Special K watched a trailer before we started this. Another
We did watch
Netflix original. That was a Netflix original, right?
Dude, it was, and
a
it brought
movie, right? It was a movie.
It brought us in for the weirdest reason. Well, it brought me in. I saw a movie that had Post Malone in it, and I clicked it. Turns out he is in it, but I don't feel like he's in it a lot. It looked like he was clearly in it for maybe 2 scenes.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I feel like Ja Rule was like in Fast and Furious, like that scenario.
Oh yeah. He was at the beginning. He's at that race. Yeah.
Oh, that's how I compare him.
It's murder.
Yeah. Like he has a scene just to look good, and they're out. Like that's it.
Yeah.
And then it's like boom, it's Mark Wahlberg. Who was the other guy?
Fuck, I forgot his name. I didn't write it down. I can't.
I wrote down the title.
It's a new guy though. He kind of looks like the guy from Us, the dad from Us.
Hey, with a little longer hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you wrote it down though, but whatever.
Dude, I wrote so much stuff down over there. I wrote on your stuff. I know it's Spencer Confidential.
I ain't got it, dog. Yeah, Spencer Confidential. Yeah, that's the name of it, Spencer Confidential. I'm sure it's produced by Mark Wahlberg. Executive produced by Mark Wahlberg.
Winston Duke.
There you go, Winston Duke. I mean, maybe he played this stuff. See if he played this song, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what
because
he's
he
in.
do look like the fucking pops from Us.
Dude, in some of these pictures, he does. He was the pops in Us, dude.
Boom. I'm the coldest face.
Dude,
Man, I'm the coldest face.
listen to these 4 movies he's known for.
Need me. Like, who is that? Is that the nigga that did it? Like, yes, it is. Look at that nostril.
He's known for Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, Us, and Avengers Endgame.
Oh, yeah, he was that nigga in Black Panther.
Good slate right there.
He started off great.
He's like, I've been killing it.
He's starting off great. He's like, I'm moving slow but steady. This one wins the race. I'm killing shit slowly. I ain't got to be in every fucking thing. Like, that's dope. But, yeah, that shit looks fire, bro. Good-ass action. It's definitely going to have some comedy. If y'all seen anything, Mark Wahlberg, March 6th, Netflix original. Drop it on Netflix March 6th. There you go.
I think he's a pretty good actor, dude. Supposedly he kills in reality TV too, but I didn't watch it.
But the shit he does, everything he does, he like most time he produces it. So I think that's gonna make it even better. Like I feel like Mark Wahlberg's a genius when it comes to these movies and these films.
His
and
experience
scripts
is off the chain. He's like Marky Mark
been
when
in
he
the
started.
game. What is? Oh my god! And I just thought about this because it was one of my first early like top 10
like
movies.
A Vanilla Ice that turned like great.
Like I watched all the time, and it's called The Big Hit.
The Big Head.
The Big Hit.
Oh, The Big Hit.
It's one of Mark Wahlberg's first leads. He played like an assassin on a team of dudes, and this guy Bokeem Woodbine in it. Kelly Bundy was in it as his wife, and he played like this hitman who had like these stomach problems. He had to be liked. Lou Diamond Phillips is in it. It's throwback.
This is 98.
John Woo did the shit. Like John Woo did the choreography. Like it's one of them super action movies. Watch The Big Hit. A classic retro suggestion from Hateful J. Watch Big Hit. The Big Hit. John Woo film. Who was the director?
Director
was it Wachowski brothers or some shit? Not director.
No. It was director was Kirk Wong. Writer was Ben Ramsey.
Okay, there you go. Ben Ramsey, and I know John Woo did the fucking
choreography or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The fight choreography, and John Woo did pretty much everything back in the day. John Woo started the super high action fight scene.
Dude, that name just sounds so
he started it.
Familiar to everybody.
He was the kung fu
John
guy.
Woo.
And then he got into movies. Of course, he did the Matrix choreography. There's another guy too that was really dope with that. But Mark Wahlberg shit is fire. Mark Wahlberg is a movie. He's a movie god.
No, he's good. He's just a smart director, he's writer type thing. Yep.
But
I think he does it all pretty well.
I don't know, man. That's pretty much all I got for entertainment, man. Especially I did watch the last 2 episodes of My Hero.
I don't know if I've watched the last one. I haven't watched the last one.
2 of them things. I guess I missed one or something.
Dude, you're kind of like me. Like sometimes, like I'll be behind you, but then I'll get 2 episodes at one time, and then I'll be in front of you. Like that's where I'm at now. I'm behind one.
Yeah.
So, but I know it's gonna be good.
So what was the last one you saw?
I know one just came out like 2 days ago, and I definitely did not see that one.
What do you remember last?
I don't know. I'm trying to think, man. You got me like on the spot, on the top.
Okay, so you saw the one when they was fighting overhaul, and
They
everybody
definitely
bust
fought
through the
overhaul. He's away. He got away.
thing. Everybody bust through the thing and fucking like tried to fight him. You see Deku get the chick back, little girl back?
I don't know if I've seen that.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen him talk to her or anything yet. No.
The little girl he was already protecting. He was protecting the whole time.
But yeah, I know the girl they're talking about. You're talking about, yeah.
Whatever. R.I.P.
I think I'm one. Yeah, I'm one episode behind. I think that's where that starts. I'm behind that.
Nah.
Really?
You might be too behind. Then.
Dude, if I'm too behind,
If you ain't seen him like at least
dude,
get her
I
back.
hope to God I'm too behind.
Yeah. Real shit, bro. Like real shit.
Dude,
bro.
I hope I'm too
when
behind.
you click that fucking site that we go to watch all that shit,
That is
when you
the best
see two
hour.
black ones amongst the purples, it's the best day ever.
You like, oh, I haven't clicked on these yet?
Like,
Great.
Oh yeah. Let me make a sandwich, get some weed rolled up, I need a drink.
The-
Sure ain't nothing gonna bother me for the next hour. Okay. Cool.
The best part, I got the Carrie watching. She's watching it with her kid, and they're up to season 4 now. Like they've caught up. So
Fire.
I'm watching some of the episodes.
Yeah, you gonna lead them in the dust.
Dude, I did tell them that like the first 2 episodes, like nothing really happens.
Yeah.
It's like I honestly like animes love recap episodes, which I love recap episodes myself too if I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
But they definitely do that for the first episode of the season.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
I fuck with them heavy.
No, I like them.
If you ain't in anime, man, you know, I guess
you all the time.
if you ain't in anime, I guess you just ain't on that level. And you know, whatever, you ain't gotta be, but you missing out on some great shit. Like, I am big on getting furthest away from real life. I don't know why I said it like that. Like, I can't talk
From
right
what?
I'm like,
Different versions of real life?
from real life, period. When I watch stuff, like if I'm watching a movie, a cartoon, a TV show, series, whatever, I want it to be as far away from reality as possible.
Yeah, you don't like Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
Just exaggerate.
but I don't know,
with it.
not like Rick and Morty because it's far away from reality, but it's got the
its own
notes of reality. Like it definitely resonates in real life.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Everything
you
you talk about
for
resonates
sure.
in real life. It can be relative, like, but I love the fantasy of anime. Like anime literally takes everybody. Like if you ever had a
That's
super
different
fantasy
reality
of
for
being
sure.
anything super powered or anything amazing, like for girls, if you ever thought about being a princess, like anime has
Or a
that
badass
story
fighter
for you.
type.
Like for guys, like if you ever wish you was the coldest motherfucker with the hands, or would you just hit a motherfucker with fireballs? Like they have all that like inner human fantasy imagination shit. It's all there. Everything.
That's kind of stuff that other cartoons don't always like get to either. Like you don't usually
No.
just see.
No, you don't.
I'm surprised there isn't like an. I don't know. I haven't had
Ma-
basic cable in a while, but I'm surprised there's not like a basic cable anime channel.
We got basic cable, but I don't know. But American animation is always like real life and lessons, which now it's just not even that. It's just trash. It's like fart jokes and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's that level of entertainment. Like
Dude, we're turning into idiocracy.
yeah,
It's real.
brilliant. What else? We in the nerd out stage. No, I'm gonna go to nerd out stage. I think we still entertainment, but I'm gonna drift to nerd out because anime is definitely a nerd out.
Well,
too.
you've been playing the new
Segment.
Dragon Ball Z game. You say that's
Killed it.
dope.
I finished the new DBZ Kakarot shit.
Anyone who likes open world games, supposedly that's awesome.
I'm gonna call it open area because
It's
you
more of
can,
open area.
like when you're in the area, you can fly all around the area. Some of them are pretty large, but if you want to go to the next area, you kind of fly up, hit the world map, pick that area, and then fly. So it's RPG style. You know what I mean?
It definitely looks great.
Like section to section. Like when you're
Yeah.
in town in RPG and you want to go to the world to travel, you gotta like walk through a door first. And
Yeah.
It ain't got that. The next place you go is just the next place you go. But more areas open up. It's shit ton of areas to explore. It even got the outer world area.
Supposedly
like
it's like
Namek.
simple fun.
Like it's
Simply said, just
it's
a fun
simple
game.
fun. It's competitive when it needs to be. All the fights ain't just easy. It is a button mashy kind of game, but you do kind of like combine shit.
I would like that. The way it looked
It's a big timing game. Like it's all about timing.
Dude, seeing them fly on the clouds, seeing them just fight in the midair, the way you
Bro,
can fly
just
around.
flying around the
That's
game
cool.
period at hyperspeed is amazing. Junction City, Kentucky.
It's a weird one.
I said Kentucky.
Kentucky.
It's like my tongue is too big for my mouth right now.
Dude, I watched a thing the other day on YouTube where they asked somebody on the streets to point to Kentucky, and the people had no idea, and it really upset me.
Whatever. I don't care.
Upsetting news.
We out here. Well, yeah, DBZ Kakarot's fire. I finished the game, the main story, and mind you, when I play games, I play every side story. I beat every extra powerful villain. And they have a lot of pop up. They have a lot of pop up bosses and shit that are super hard to beat. It's always like 5 levels above you. And when you're in between doing the main story, because like when you start playing the saga, you can't really do certain shit.
Yeah.
But when you have intermissions, just like the show, like where they just walking around talking shit, and then something happens, boom. So there's intermissions. You can pick your party and have people flying around with you. You got to upgrade all your parties and set their moves.
Is it multiple players?
Set their moves and shit. Nah, it's literally RPG style.
Okay.
So you got to pick people's specials when they fight.
Kind of like Dragon Age with Dragon Ball.
You can command their specials and shit while you're fighting, and it's like action, it's straight fighting, like buttons and but
it's a lot going on. Sounds awesome.
Once you finish the game, it's a shit ton of other sub stories that pop up that lead to other shit. Like it's still a playable character I haven't unlocked yet.
And that instantly you're like, I gotta get that person.
Like, you know what I mean? You can still keep collecting Dragon Balls. Collect Dragon Balls, you bring back old villains you fought, which unlocks more shit. And that whole thing, they're called villainous enemies.
Dude, it's very Final Fantasy-esque.
Yeah, that whole, like, the whole villainous enemies that you wish back, it's part of another story to fight another big villain. Like, it's fire. For anybody that's a DBZ fan or just want constant action with that RPG aspect, because you ain't got to do too much farming if you just fight. For real.
Yeah, no, it looks very fun. It looks like they made a solid game.
It's dope. But you got to be really on top of your stat board. There's a board you put like pieces of the characters on, and you upgrade those pieces to make like your battle fighter, your cooking skills.
You got all the skills to level up.
Like you got to stay on that, and you got to stay on your personal skill tree. Like your character has a skill tree, and you got to keep upgrading. You got to go to training spots to unlock new moves that you can.
Dragon Ball,
fire. It's
its own world too.
It's
basically.
constant fun. Like I haven't been addicted to a game like this in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been killing some Switch game called Fire Emblem, and it is fucking amazing. You're the professor, and you control not only you but like your whole class. You level everybody up.
Yeah.
And you talk to all your students. Like it's weird. Like the whole concept is so weird, but like
what is it called again?
Fire Emblem: The Three Houses.
I've heard it. Is it on PC?
It's on Switch.
Oh, you just Switch. God.
Dude, it's solid.
It still might be on Xbox.
I saw it on what is it, Game Informer? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm someone who I get Game Informers every month, and they go right to the bathroom, and I read them when I go to the bathroom.
Especially spends a lot of time in the bathroom.
I do go a lot of times in the bathroom. I like to read and just chill.
But while we on the nerd out video game shit, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I've been playing some shit called Life is Strange. I felt it on like some.
Life is or Life of Strange.
Life is Strange.
Life is.
I felt it on like a gamer channel. And they was playing it, and I was, like I told you earlier, it's like good background for them doing shit. And it's literally one of those decision-based games. It's all decision-based. There's not really any action. You kind of walk around, discover shit, and do shit. But it's super detailed. And it's a Square Enix game. So
and Square Enix always gives like high detail.
Like fun as fuck, bro. And like it's kind of like a teen drama with some wild shit happening almost. So that's something I played just like casually. That's fire. I would suggest check it out. Like. If you don't have Game Pass on Xbox,
good.
the first one is like $4 for all 5 episodes of the game. The second one is like $5, all 5 episodes. No, the second one's on Game Pass.
Dude, Game Pass
and the prequel is on. It's for like $5 if you have Game Pass or if you have Gold, I think.
If you see the quality of how good the Xbox Game Pass has gotten over the time,
yeah, they have definitely upgraded some shit.
It is crazy. It used to have like 12 games. It's kind of like a Blockbuster back in the day. Like, you'd get, like, free rentals. Or I don't know. You get a game for so long or free rewards rentals, and there's only so many good ones.
Yeah.
But now they're coming out with so much more on there.
Yeah.
Like, Gears 5 was only on Game... Well, it does come out on the regular game, but it's Game Pass, like, exclusive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there's games that are like that. It's such
that
a smart
was big.
Move.
That was big. Like, for them,
Gears 5?
Something like Gears on Game Pass was big. Because it, like, literally came to the Game Pass the day it came out, type shit.
I think they did it smart.
Yeah, very smart.
Dude, I've been going to the library for, they have, evidently, I don't know if this is all libraries. I don't know if I say the word library right. But,
Library.
It's
one of those words.
They've turned into, like, little blockbusters themselves, dude. They have movies, they have games, whatever you want to rent. They have an anime section. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I've been hitting up the library, just going in there. It even tells me, it's like, you saved $60 on my last Nintendo Switch rental. I'm like, cool.
That's fire. That's fire as fuck. Hell yeah.
And there's no fees, no nothing like that.
I
It's
need to go to
great.
the library, bro. Give me some games, man. Fuck.
Dude, we can.
I
Sign right up.
downloaded Telltale Batman joint. I'm pretty sure I still got a library card. I downloaded the Telltale Batman joint
Any
again
good?
because I love decision-based games because I can sit back, smoke, and just make
Dude, I was
decisions.
about to think we should talk about the whole idea of games become that now where like you have to make the decisions. Like what you decide on doing changes the outcomes.
Yeah. I love those,
Very
bro.
neat.
And the Life is Strange shit is heavy on it. Like, but I give a little sneak peek into it. She has the ability to rewind time.
Dude, same exact shit on Fire Emblem.
Like she has the ability, like real. That's crazy. Like she has the ability to rewind time.
That's crazy.
But even if you rewind time, if you can't figure out how to make the different decisions, like for instance, there was a scene when I met an old friend. I ain't gonna get into the story, but I was supposed to hide, try to go hide in the closet. A lamp hit and knocked all the stuff down. And now in hindsight, I know what I probably should have did to be able to hide in the closet. Couldn't hide under the bed because she didn't want to hide in the bed. Couldn't hide outside of the window because she had a reason. The closet was the only place I can go. But I rewound like 3 times and I couldn't figure out where to hide. I couldn't keep it from falling. Thinking about it now, I'm way past that. I probably should rewind it, did something with the lamp or something,
got even farther back, or
and then went to try to get in the closet. But like this game, you can still make the same mistakes.
so you're like kind of hiding and deciding like that, like you're choosing
Like
what to do.
it was just in that scene I had to hide.
I get what this
I
game
had to
kind
hide
of
from
is
this
like.
chick's
That makes
stepdad. I had
sense.
to hide from the friend's stepdad, but I didn't get to hide. But so I got presented with different scenarios that I had to make choices on.
Dude, those are very neat games. Those are like
That's
big
fire.
wise.
I didn't think
like,
you would ever like nothing like that because you don't read stories or watch stories.
I don't read stories,
And
but I
it's
like the
super
ideas
sto-
of
this-
different outcomes.
It's like playing a.
I like
This
different
is
outcomes.
literally like playing a TV show. The only moving you do is when you walk around the room to investigate shit, pick up shit, or like interact with shit. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's fun. Dude, I swear, I like Fire Emblem. I feel like I'm in an anime. I feel like I'm the professor of an anime of a school. That's it.
That's dope. That's dope. I kind of want to get into it. That's fire. But
Dude, it's so
we
cool.
ain't gonna nerd out too much, man, because we can do this all day. Funko Pops. We're gonna take this right into the real topic of the Kobe shit.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Kobe.
Funko Pops when people die. I was like,
Or Funko.
when
Okay.
people pass away, because like, and we're gonna go from this to Kobe because
Okay. Got you.
just like Nike did when Kobe passed, like they stopped selling a lot of shit, and
Oh yeah.
in the Funko
Making worse
game, in
money.
the shoe games, the same. You got flippers and shit, and that's why Nike did it, so people wouldn't like be trying to take advantage of it, just buying a bunch of Kobe's that, you know what I mean? But for a nigga like me, bro, I want a pair just to like put up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Just
you-
to have now.
you know what I'm saying?
It
But
becomes a collector item.
like, yeah, and I wouldn't try to like sell it to nobody. I just want it for myself, where I can get it. Like, damn,
Yeah.
this shit about to get. What I'm scared of is the main reason they put everything down because motherfuckers just gonna try to the
Sell
price
everything
go
for
up.
so high.
But in all these Funko pages, because y'all don't be Funko collectors, just look around the room if you didn't notice. You ain't paid attention. A lot of these Funko pages are not letting people sell Kobe stuff, which I think is an honorable thing to do. Even like
Definitely different.
the Funko website, I'm not doing shit. But and it's just like remember when Captain Spaulding died, dude from the horror movies,
I
the
have no
House
idea who
of
that
a
is.
Thousand Corpses and shit. Yeah, he ain't in the horror shit. But
Yeah. Slow on it.
he was old as fuck anyway, but they ain't got nothing to do with it. But he was in a lot of movies, and he like always played like this sick ass clown. He was in pretty much all the Rob Zombie shit.
I'm so parched.
And when he passed, motherfuckers was trying to sell his pop for so much money. His pop was already expensive.
And then they would probably add an extra zero. to the end.
$200,
Yeah.
Like, so
Easy.
I think that's good. And so I saw somebody post today that Funko's probably going to make something special for him and release it.
Oh, yeah. They'll make their own little thing that's worth a lot.
But I've never seen that though. But I want to be on top of that, man, because
I feel like they would have done that for like they do with so many Stan Lee pops.
yeah.
Oh, I forget what they did like during his death. I feel
But
like
they really
everything
didn't
was
go
fine.
crazy with Stanley, which is surprising.
Yeah, well, I do. Kobe Bryant's like, I try to explain this to my mom. Like, I feel like the NBA is the biggest sport right now in the world, other than maybe like soccer in other countries.
Yeah.
But it's one of the top 3 people that like ever played the game.
Yeah. But then we're gonna get straight into it. Like you're talking about, everybody knows, like I said earlier, like we all know now, Kobe Bryant passed on Sunday morning, along with 8 other people, one being his daughter. I got all their names here. I'm gonna read them off. And like I said earlier, bro, it's been one of the most shocking, like when Tupac died, bro. I don't think the response was this crazy.
Nah, dude,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
everyone knows Kobe, man.
it's
The
so
world knows Kobe.
it's so much. It's so much to go with it, and it's like I said, bro, I've never seen an impact like this. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, like when I saw it, like it was crazy because I had just released a snippet, and I did my little 20 shares or whatever, and then I went to my phone, and like I was just on Facebook because I literally just woke up and I was kind of like just foggy minded. That's what I do when I ain't really thinking. I just kind of scroll. Like,
Dude,
I
to
usually
read
go- I
something
usually
like
go to a
this.
fake page, and I'm pretty sure I was on the fake page. But I went back to the home page, and I was literally just on the home page. Like, go back to the home page, and I see all these subliminals, like 4 or 5 in a row. And I see Kobe pass, and I'm like,
Damn, what?
hold up.
Kobe Bryant?
Like, yeah, they register, like, and like to me, like,
Basketball's Kobe?
I always wonder how like a person that you don't know can have an impact on you, but I also know that you don't have to know somebody to know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You get a good understanding just
like when you've like
observing them.
been following a person and watching this person and listening to all this person's interviews.
You learn about them.
Yeah, like your whole life and their whole career. Like we know this dude since he was 17 years old.
Yeah.
He spent his whole life in the NBA pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So like, such people
He's
like
one
me,
of the
people in
few
my
people that
generation,
went
our
into the
generation,
NBA like that.
like we saw him come in, we watched him play, we became a fan, and we watched the whole thing. Through all the bullshit.
Dude, in his last game, like all the way to the very
Crazy.
end of Kobe's last point.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was all amazing.
Bro, I'm getting so many random ass calls today.
Jeez, it's too much.
It is too
I have
much.
no idea who that
What
is.
is Oswald D. Point Pleasant, blah blah blah, New Jersey.
Blah 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 blah.
But the impact of this shit, bro, like has been crazy. Like I've almost shed tears a few times just because
Just thinking
like
about
it's
it.
somebody I follow, and it's just
Dude, he's.
I don't know where to go
Jeez,
with it, bro,
no.
because it's so much. Like the fact that he died with his 13-year-old daughter, and when I read it, bro, like when I read it, I ain't gonna lie, no bullshit. The first thing I thought, like, I bet his fucking daughter was with him.
That was the first like.
That's the
full
first thought I had because they're always
instant
together.
thought.
They're always together. You know what I'm saying? Like he's never not with her. Like he's her father, but he was mentoring her too, like teaching her the game. She
Damn.
was really into the game. Like, and I knew it. Then I heard it. I was like, "Fuck, that's shitty." And then it went from 5 people on the plane to 9 people on the plane.
I heard it was 7
It
or
was-
like something like
It
that.
was 9. Because I like literally once I heard about it, ESPN instantly. ESPN didn't have it on the first, so I was on some other channel, one of my other sports channels. They was talking about it. Then CNN was talking about it,
Yeah, they talked about it so fast.
and then ESPN
Within
finally
minutes
was
to,
talking
like,
about it. And I had ESPN on like the whole day, whole night. Even when Steph got off, she watched it with me. And when they finally had the actual press conference from the police down there, one of the reporters was like, it was reported it was 5 people. It was like, but was it really 9? And he was like 9 people. 9. I was like, God damn. Like, you know what I mean? Let me read off, man, because
Yeah, no, go ahead and talk about it.
we got to pay more respect to other people because there's so many. We're going to talk about everything that relates to this. You know what I mean? Besides Kobe and Gianna Bryant, Sarah Chester, 45-year-old Sarah Chester, mother of 3, Peyton Chester, the 13-year-old, which was, I guess,
Her friend or.
yeah, it was Gianna's friend, also the daughter of Sarah, I assume. John Attabelli, Carrie Attabelli. I'm missing somebody here. It was another one. I thought it was another one of Attabelli's that passed. And I'll post it.
It's crazy.
Ara Zabayan, which was the pilot, and Christina Mauser. And she was, assistant coach on the Mambas team. John Attabelli was the head coach. Carrie Attabelli was his wife. And I feel like their daughter, Alyssa Attabelli, was also on there. There it is. Like,
This is
that's a lot of families, man. That's like
Yeah, this looks like a big group of people.
like mother daughter,
Pictures.
like mother daughter and dad gone, man. Like dad daughter gone. Carrie Attabelli and John Attabelli.
Is there any?
I'm
like,
sorry.
did
I'm
they
sorry.
say, like, anything
Sarah,
could
Sarah,
happen?
Sarah and Peyton. You know what I mean? Mother and daughter.
Is there anything other than it just being like a helicopter crash that they said about it, or like?
So I watched the. There was like an audio with, I guess, a virtual video. I guess what the pilots look at, or maybe they simulate it. And First off, they said like it was a foggy fucking day. Like it was super foggy to where like LA police grounded their helicopters because it was not good flying conditions. Like so. With that being said, I read something else saying that the pilot that it wasn't Kobe's normal pilot. Kobe's normal pilot had retired. This was a new guy, and it was said that Kobe, got his references, and people said like, his skill was these conditions. Pretty much like he had experience with dealing with
Yeah, like
the
he's
foggy
good at what he
weather.
does. Yeah.
And if nobody knows, Kobe's been taking helicopters for years around
Yeah.
LA to like
To his games.
to beat traffic and be. And his main thing he said on somebody's podcast was to be able to train and like still be able to beat traffic and be able to be there for his kids and shit too. So he was doing this for years. But I was listening to the audio thing, and everybody knows that for like 15 minutes the helicopter was just doing circles around LA, and that's called a whole.
There's a whole video of it and everything.
Like he was holding
shit.
because it's not like a video, but like I said, like a simulation. Like
okay.
But he was holding for like 15 minutes. And it was reported like the helicopter was just driving around LA, like doing circles. And they were holding because they were waiting to get the clear because of all the fog. So after that, he continued to go, whatever. And, he's getting guided by whoever they talk to, whoever pilots talk to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a word for that. I can't think of what it's called. And they're going back and forth. They're giving them the go-aheads and clears and, updates back and forth. And it got to a point where, like, they lost contact.
Oh shit!
And all you heard was the station people like you're still too low altitude to continue. But right after that, they lost the radar. At that point, the shit crashed.
Damn.
And it's just wild, dog. Like I think it makes it so much more impactful because
that's just crazy as fuck.
Like to crash and burn, like that's tragic. To go out like that.
Dude, and that's when you see as someone who's actually that's happening to you, seeing that coming up, like, oh shit, we're about to crash. Oh shit.
Yeah, like
happened.
What do you say to your child? And that's what I keep thinking about. Like that's
I was told on tight as it.
Yeah, bro. Like, and that's what I'm thinking. Like that's the saddest shit. So sad, bro.
That's super sad, man. Just thinking about that gives me chills.
But then it's like they're foggy. Like they even have time to realize they crashed before. You know what I mean? Just to think about that, bro. Like
1 minute going just with that last minute, or probably less than that. I mean, I'm sure it'll last longer than that minute going down because it's like everything probably so slow.
It probably took forever. It probably lasted forever.
Like this was the slowest death of their lives, even though it happened in like within 1 minute or a second, whatever.
That's so fucked up, bro. Like
dude,
it's one of the saddest things, and I want to get into people who are against it, people that are fucking like talking down on his name and all this shit, but. For the people that don't understand how, the ones of us that are affected and are sad about this shit, people don't understand how you can be like that about another person. It's, like I said, you don't have to know a person, Half of us fucking got families that we barely fucking see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, well, we still call them fucking family, like, just because there's, like, genetics. But half these motherfuckers in our family, we never fucking see. We don't know nothing about. You know what I mean? We don't know shit about their life. A lot of these celebrities, musicians, and all this shit, like when Juice WRLD passed, his fans are so impacted and so sad because they literally walked every step with this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
They were
like,
here with the beginning.
Yeah, like every time he talked, they there. Every album, they there. And
fans have become more diehard now.
Yeah, and when
like
it's like when Lennon died, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's when you're so into that, and most artists put who they are into their art, into what they do. And you know what I'm saying? When they talk about their art, they pretty much talk about themselves and who they are because that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for the people that don't really get that, it's like, for me, it's like, I feel like I knew the nigga just off of, like I saw somebody post on my people's post, like, I feel like I lost my distant uncle.
Yeah, no, it does make sense.
Like, and like real shit because.
If you grew up in that whole Kobe era too, it's just.
Yeah.
He affected your life in some kind of way. Like, he was there somehow.
Like that,
everyone played basketball, I feel like.
And everybody say the cliche thing, like, even other athletes was like, he's the reason why I play sports. Like, Pat Mahomes, like, he's the reason I play football. Like, because he taught everybody just that keep moving, that keep determination. Like, don't let nothing stop you. We saw him do that with the Lakers, and we saw him, like, that's what he preached.
Can you imagine, like, the first time as a kid, like, throwing something away and yelling Kobe? and knowing that you've probably still done it again sometime within the past like month where you
Yeah.
threw something away, you still said Kobe.
Yeah.
Like that's how like impactful. Like he's like always been there in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like and somebody else said
Crazy.
they said on ESPN like his impact after basketball was just as incredible in the short time it's been.
Dude, you
He
find
was
out all
making
the best
so
players.
many moves, bro. Like,
Dude, he was like trailing. I feel like he was trailing, finding all the best kids in basketball, like helping them out,
yeah.
like doing stuff like that. It was great.
I watched like I said, I've been watching that shit every day. Like you see, my TV is still on ESPN, but
Let's have it running.
I watched Jason Terry last night, and Jason Terry was the coach of the team that they were supposed to be playing against. And he said when he got the news, like all these stories are just so sad, bro. Like watching
Yeah, I can only imagine.
watching Tracy McGrady was hard to watch. Watching Doc Rivers talk about it,
Dude, I
like,
can't even watch about this. This stuff would make me so sad.
bro, I've been watching for 2 days, bro. Like,
Dude, that would make me so sad.
eyes welled up a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I think only one time the tear actually dropped, but it's just sad, bro. Like when you think about him and his daughter, like in these pictures they showing,
How old was the daughter? 13?
13, bro, and
It's crazy.
like they show pictures of like her
That's so
meeting Luka
sad.
for the first time, big fan of the NBA. Like, it's a lot. It's definitely a big loss. Like
Dude, especially he was like a big more mentor to Luca.
yeah, he's a
Like
big
crazy.
mentor to like a lot of people,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, yeah, like
There was
some
this
good
young
ones.
college chick. I can't remember what the college is. Sorry, and she couldn't really say much. She was just like, everything I do for him, everything I do is for him. I know I've never heard this chick, you know what I'm saying? But I'd like, you're just watching the reach he had.
Yeah, I
she
only
was
can
like-
imagine how.
She's still in college. She's like, everything I do is for him. And it was after her game. She's like, everything I do is for him. And this game's for him, this season's for him. And just walked away. Because everybody's like in breakdown mode. Like Stephen A.
I wouldn't want.
Stephen A. was just somber. You know what I mean? Like,
You can
red
imagine how many
face,
years
cry,
he's
everybody
talked about
having
him
cries.
too.
Yeah. Like,
Like where their whole career, I was.
look at that. It's,
He's gonna be on TV.
it's still unbelievable. But
This is gonna be the year of Kobe, like probably.
oh yeah, they're dropping some February 7th, and I don't know if this is gonna happen.
There's
But
already something on Netflix, I think, of or Hulu for the whole like a Kobe documentary.
yeah, February 7th they're dropping, and I don't know if it's gonna happen now because with Nike doing all these things with taking the shit off, but they're dropping
Fucking
a
Nike.
Kobe shoe, and it's like a celebratory. I think it's the last game or last season shoe, like, and I want them bitches bad. Just to
They'd
put
be
in the
dead
case,
bad.
I'll put them in the case, bro, just to have them up. You know what I mean? Just pay homage, like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that'd be awesome.
Like, but trying to get them is gonna be damn near impossible. It's gonna be hard to get it in fucking 500 edition Funko Pop or some shit.
Man, that's gonna be like the rarities. Gonna be crazy.
But I do want to address something
Address
And
it. Get
more,
it out there.
more trivial. Like, I haven't seen a lot, but of course we know Kobe had the whole rape accusations, all that shit. And I'm only bringing this up to get my opinion because, like, even in the stoners group, somebody posted something like "smoke one for Kobe," and you know what I mean, the people who died on the plane. I don't know word for word.
Yeah, but
They
that
say
makes
that
sense. In
The
a stoner
first
group.
comment I seen was like, "I'm not smoking one for the rapists, but I'll smoke one for other people." And like, that shit makes me so mad, bro.
Dude,
Like,
no, it's
it's like I'm not smoking one for the accused rapist. She did say the word accused, like whoever this bitch is. I don't remember her name. Didn't pay attention.
that's
Um,
causing conflict. Disrespect.
It's like, first of all, with that whole thing, like, accused, was acquitted. The bitch admitted she was a whore and admitted to a lot of other shit. For the people that's like, and this is Hateful J's take,
Dude, he had to play games every night like that too,
like,
with that on his plate.
for people that's saying, oh, he paid her money, that's because it was an affair. He ain't want to say nothing about that. I'm being 100% honest. That's what NBA players fucking do. Like, the whole public apology, he apologized to his wife, my nigga. That was because he fucked over his wife. Like,
I can only imagine what
I
Kobe
never
Bryant's
believed
life
he
was
did
like.
that shit. This is my side. I never believed he did that shit when I heard about it. My narrow opinion on this whole thing is like, why would he have to? The bitch used to wait for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get out of practice after work and all kind of crazy shit. Like, they had a thing. Like, we see people get set up all the time. Like, we see rich motherfuckers get set up all the time. That's why I stand on it. I don't believe he did that. If anybody that does, like, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, just don't say shit. Like, somebody still lost their life, and show me somebody that ain't never fucked up in their life, and maybe I'll be quiet.
Dude, could you
Regardless of how you feel about it. Show me somebody that hasn't done some shit they wish they could fucking take back. Just saying.
Yeah. I could see, like, I feel like something little you do as a star athlete can be something so huge to something that's just normal to other people. Something like we see happen all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the whole idea of someone having an affair is something we see constantly.
Yeah.
But when it happens to, like, a celebrity and him, like, that had to be the fucking crazy shit to go through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything in his life had to suck. He had to still play basketball and that whole stuff, which I wouldn't want to do shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I fucking just shelter up. But that mom mentality,
Dude,
bro,
I would shelter up too, I feel like.
He wasn't gonna do that. I just don't see him doing that. Like I said, the whole situation happened. I didn't see him doing that, bro. Like you can see character, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. You see his wife? Why you gotta rape anybody?
He's kind of like a Kevin Hart value,
I'm
I
just
feel
saying,
like.
bro. Like, why would he would never have to do that. Another little thing that happened. I don't know if you heard about the report of the lady saying the Los Angeles niggers.
She was trying to say Lakers and
she said knackers. I honestly, depending on what you hear in your
terrible
head,
timing.
depending on what you hear in your head going into it, it sounds like both.
No, yeah, it's like the white gold or with
When
the
I-
colors of dress.
When I first listened to it,
It's either or.
it sounded like niggers, and my girl was like, she said knackers, and it was like instant. Like, it wasn't like she tried to cover up. It was just like, sound like she said knackers. Like, and I'm like, well, she said knackers. All I can hear was knackers. If I think niggers, I hear niggers.
Dude,
So-
this is the realest shit.
So
This is the real shit.
my opinion on this is,
God, I'm so happy you read about
I
this.
think the bitch just fucked up, and whatever you hear just came out. Because even if she wanted to be racist, there was no setup for racism. Like, there was no premise for racism.
No, it was just an off moment.
But for her to say knackers, there was no setup for Knicks. Why would she even be mentioning the Knicks? She put a apology out and said, like, I was trying to say Knicks and Lakers. Why would you say Knicks, though?
I'm gonna
Why
in her
would you be
defense,
talking about the Knicks?
she could have been
So,
high.
I just think she fucked up somewhere,
Yeah.
and she ain't gonna never be able to take that. She lost her job and everything. So, lady,
Oh no, she's got a
lady,
table
it
now.
sound like you said niggers. You said knackers. I'm not gonna disagree with you. I just think nobody knows what you feel or what you
Wrong
intended.
time to get fancy.
But you. Nobody knows what happened but you.
Yep.
People can hear what they want, but we know if the world wasn't full of a bunch of motherfucking bandwagoners and dick riders and people that just love trivia, then it'd be a different conversation.
Dude, she's not gonna have a job again just from
She already
once.
got fired.
But I'm saying like for the whole idea of ever getting a job again, like the odds of it, unless she's gonna do weather somewhere, like it's just not gonna happen. We're not allowed. You can't use any
She's
letter
it,
that
bro.
sounds like N.
And it related to, like I said, like in the story about Kobe Bryant when he's just dying, like this is what you're talking about. As I said,
Terrible
it
timing.
don't make sense that you confuse Knicks with Lakers, but it don't make sense for you to say niggers at that moment either. So I don't know what happened with you, but I'm gonna still wish you the best and hope that you're not a big fucking racist. I don't know.
She fixed it pretty quick too.
But I thought that was funny the way she started. I laughed at that shit.
That's
I ain't got time to take shit that serious. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people be bugging. You know what I'm saying?
no, I agree with that.
I ain't got time. But
I about to grab a drink though, dude. I'm so parched.
go grab a
I gotta
drink.
get a drink.
Go grab a drink,
I'm
man.
grabbing a fucking drink.
But yeah, we're talking about the Mamba, Kobe Bean Bryant. You know what I'm saying? One of the only players to have 2 jerseys retired. You know what I'm saying? So already was a legend. We already knew that. He was definitely about to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. He's going to miss that, which, like I said, impacts, man. There's a lot of things that are going to. It's a lot of things that are going to refresh the sadness of this situation. The timing was terrible. Not saying there's a good time to lose people, but the timing of it definitely makes a lot of impacts greater, a lot of things greater. Be careful, Special K. Don't hit the camera. But
I'm good.
Special K, do you have a favorite? I don't know how much of an NBA fan you've been, how much a Kobe fan. Do you have a favorite Kobe Bryant moment?
Dude, I think his whole ending in the NBA was the most prestigious thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like his last game.
Yeah.
Like, can Kobe do it one more time? And he was just hitting every shot from like he would just run over, like they would go and do something, and then it'd be like the Lakers' turn, and no one else even touched the ball other than Kobe.
Mhm.
Kobe would just run over and be like, it looked like he was Emma's dying. Like the fact that he was like, I'm old. I'm still doing this.
Yeah.
And he just nailed every shot. And you're like, this dude is fucking killing it. Like, this dude is fucking killing it. What a way to go out.
They knew it was the last game. They was letting him play. My favorite is still that championship game when he threw that oop to Shaq. That driving oop. He was driving down the lane. Shaq came up the side and caught that one-handed joint. And I think it was their first championship. That's my favorite Kobe moment. And every time he did a reverse dunk. You know what I mean? An around the rim reverse dunk. Every time he did that was some of the greatest shit. You know what I mean? It was
2007 Game 7 Finals.
Mm-hmm.
Blazers were Lakers.
Some of the greatest. One of the greatest. Bro, I was off my seat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Off my seat when that shit happened. I was a big Shaq fan. Shaq is my favorite player of all time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
But
this looks so close. Dude, yeah.
But I was all about Kobe. I'm about to print up a lot of pictures, man. Like, L.A. lost two royalties of L.A. and Nipsey Hussle passed last year. But that picture circulated with Kobe and Nipsey shaking hands on at Staples Center. And that's a fire fucking picture, and I'm going to have to print that up.
Dude, no, it sounds like a good picture.
You know what I mean?
Put it up on here.
Yeah, I've already had the.
We gotta update the wall.
Yeah, I've already had the Kobe Bryant and Jordan picture printed up, but I can't find it. You know what I mean? So I think I'm put that back up. You know what I mean? Find it, put it back up, or print it back up. But
definitely gonna represent that now.
NBA, like I said, we saw even though they paid homage. The Clippers and Lakers canceled their game for the day. They pushed it back.
That's good.
They want time to prepare. Of course, the next game they play at Staples Center is going to be.
Oh, dude,
it's going to be
craziness.
Big homage to Kobe. So they want.
It'll probably be like an hour or something, like think before the game.
They canceled the game. Lakers organization talked to the Clippers about like, hey, can we reschedule? You can make up a game, but they wanted time to prepare for a ceremony and things.
Yeah.
Like that. So
even like financially wise, that helps both teams out. So.
Yeah. And Friday, I think they play the Blazers, if I'm not mistaken. So that's when we gonna see all that. I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely gonna tune in. Shout out to all my friends, man, that I know, all my cousins that was like big Kobe fans that I know are like sick right now. I see y'all on Facebook. I try to touch base with most of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, man, it's like a family member, bro. It's like a family member. We lost a little bit. We lost a lot.
Wait, how long did he play for? Like,
huh?
How many years was Kobe in the NBA? I don't have like numbers or any stats or anything, but I feel it was like 18 or something.
I think it was 17 or 18.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
Something like that.
So like
maybe 20 years. No, he had a 20-year career.
You're affecting like
20 years.
So many different groups of kids growing up during that time.
That's a long time, bro. If you look at the amount of people in the NBA, like players, bro, do you remember how many Kobe Bryant? Remember the Thank You Kobe video that was made before he even passed? With like D Wade, Giannis, like everybody.
They made a thank you video for him.
Yeah, like thank you Kobe for inspiring me. Thank you Kobe. But I think it was when he left the league. It's his retiring thing. I think is when he did all that. But it's crazy, bro.
They all grew up, dude. LeBron pretty much grew up on Kobe.
All these niggas, bro.
Like Kobe was the one that's killing it at the time.
Like I grew up in the era we was yelling Jordan when we shot the thing. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when Kobe took that spot.
You grew up through both phases.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I get the Kobe thing too.
Like 6 times out of 10, it might be Jordan, but Kobe's in there. It depends on how I'm feeling. You know what I mean?
It's like you're the one of some both.
How crazy the shot is. You know what I'm saying? If something deep, I might yell Kobe. If it's, I know I got this. It might be Jordan. Something easy, something basic. You know what I'm saying? But I think this definitely
Kobe Bryant, man.
I think it's definitely gonna change the NBA, bro. Like I said once again, bro. Like prayers for all the families, everybody. I can't imagine. Like for real.
That's rough.
I just couldn't imagine being in either position. Like I couldn't imagine being the family of or being the part of the family that were in the incident.
I'm sure, like, that has to be pretty good to know, at least, though. Like, I would love to know when I die, like, at least people, like, are affected by my death.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit, they all remember me. But
yeah,
it's crazy the amount of people that Kobe Bryant has affected.
Yeah, bro. Like, in the Philippines, they painted a basketball court with him and his daughter on it. It's like
That's dope.
It's all over
That's
the world.
Fire, dude.
It's all over the world. It's every sport. And my baby mama texted me about it. Like, literally, she was like, nigga. And I was like, Kobe, ? She's like, nigga.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it's kind of unbelievable. Like, and I was like, it's kind of like, wait, Kobe can't die. You know what I'm saying?
Kobe's not, he's
That's
looks
kinda
like
it's
Superman.
kinda, yeah.
What?
And that's what I can't remember who it was, but it was an NFL player. He was like, I just don't really. It didn't really register. It's like it kind of almost felt like he was immortal. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how it felt, bro. It's like, wait a minute, nah.
I
quit
wouldn't have.
bullshitting.
I've never even thought about Kobe Bryant dying because he's always looked so just the same Kobe Bryant-esque type. Like he's killing it. He looks like he'd always just take a shot, but just take a jumper, kill it.
Yeah, he's just a part of the world almost,
Yeah.
bro. Like just like a,
And
a
boom.
staple, bro. Like, but I don't know. And I was thinking, bro, like stuff like this makes me think. Like, I really hope we exist somehow after this.
Oh, dude, we do.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hope like some way our energy.
There's
still
more.
there, like, you know what I mean? Like, and it makes me think about that. Like, I honestly think about death like a shit ton, just because from like an analyzing perspective and the wonderment of it. Like, I really hope there's something left when we do leave here, or like we still have a consciousness that even though other people can't see that we're still around, but I still hope we have some sense of consciousness on this plane of existence.
Yeah, I have good vibes on this.
I would like to be able to check in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
pop in and check in on everybody. You know what I mean? Like,
There's a part of me like, is there a thing that ever happens after death? Where like, say you die, you go, and it's literally like, you're like, I'm here again.
yeah.
I'm gonna go play again,
Yeah.
and then you go live again. You're like, fuck, I didn't remember shit again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I remember it now that I'm back here again.
That's that reincarnation shit. Yeah, so I think deja vu is, bro, like you remember your old lives and shit. But R.I.P, man, big R.I.P.
Kobe, yeah, we should.
We
On
don't-
next.
We gonna get into some weed news. I do have a thought of the day that pertains to life and death situations. You know what I mean? But we gonna get back to that. I'm gonna especially get into some weed news. Once again, bro, big loss, big loss, and it's gonna be. I see a week or two of mourning over this one. ESPN's are gonna be. There's gonna be a lot to follow, and I'm gonna watch every fucking bit of it. I'm gonna honor the legend.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's get into this. Weed news.
We knew.
Anyone who follows the page knows I just posted a thing probably a couple days ago about the whole cannabis cafe, like being the first weed restaurant. There's you go in, you get a food menu and you get a weed menu.
I want both.
Dude, it's awesome.
For real, man, I can't eat out in places, so I probably just had a weed menu.
The food there is not all cooked with THC. Like it's two just separate things.
Good.
So you don't go and expecting to eat a bunch of weed food and then when on your drive home like freak out. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean that's good. I'd rather just eat regular food and get super high off great buds.
But
Because edible highs is you're inebriated.
you gotta imagine all the like wording they use on the menus, like for a calming effect, for a euphoric effect. Like they
Yeah.
have all the stuff on it. Like and then they have pre-roll joints for about $15 to $60. I can imagine what a $60 joint is. I guess some super crazy weed, or maybe it's bigger.
Yeah, I'm about to say maybe it's like a big joint with like a few grams in it or something.
Or you could buy like an eighth of packaged weed for about $70. But that's stuff like you smoke inside. Like they have bongs you can rent and stuff like that.
$70 for an eighth.
I know it's a little bit crazy, but like you get to smoke the stuff inside the restaurant.
That's $560 for an ounce if you break it down like that. That's ridiculous.
Dude, you gotta imagine it's nice. But the downside is there is also a tokage fee there too. Like you pay like a couple extra dollars, they would say.
Tokage fee?
Because you're smoking like weed there, and they pay for like the whole
Can I just buy it? Can I get a to-go bag?
I guess you just go in and just get the edibles and
Shit.
leave.
I mean, like a to-go bag of weed, and then to-go bag of food to eat after I got.
Oh
my
yeah,
weed.
you could both go in for best of both
Yeah.
worlds.
Yeah, let me get a to-go quarter of that Galaxy Godbud, and like some tacos, please.
Supposedly they say it is supposed to be really fast. Like you go in and the food's like instant.
That's dope. That's what stoners be on they shit. I think we be slacking.
All right, what else can we do? Supposedly smoking pot. In case you know anyone on heart medication, that can fuck with it. I guess something happens if you smoke weed, and there's some chemical in the fucking pills you take.
Oh, word.
There can be a bad reaction, supposedly now. Yeah,
Hey, don't take heart medicine with your recreational medicine.
dude. And just to fly right off to that, there was a big pharma executive who just the CEO just got put for. It just says 5 years in prison, but supposedly like there's 7 other people.
Yeah.
7 other people that did it. But he was some guy who was he worked for this place called Subs, like SUBSYS, and it was like an oral fentanyl spray, and they were pushing it on doctors. Like with
Oh,
bribes, deceit, shit like that, sexual acts, anything like that from 2012, 2015. And now they're breaking down on him like that guy's getting at least 5 years in prison. I think they should get more.
Bro, apparently fentanyl's a thing. I was watching, and I'm a sidestep, sorry. But I don't know if y'all remember the rapper OG Macko. He had
Sounds familiar.
that weird ass song like, bitch, you guessed it. Woo! You was right. And it was just a hilarious song. But
That sounds just too much.
I watched it's hilarious. It's, hey,
That's too much.
bro, I'm telling you, if I put that shit on a Mini Cooper, bro, you be in it because it's just so much fun. Like it's energy music.
No, it sounds fun.
Like, but the beat is like slow, bassy, and he's hype. It's like it was like if he was at an opera just doing some crunk shit, like some happy, like some wild shit at an opera. It was just kind of dope. But like he had a no jumper interview, right? And this relates to the fentanyl because I knew they used fentanyl like in hospitals, but I didn't know it was like to this level. And this is also a gross story. I just want to tell this because I kind of listen to like a few of his mixtapes. I always get into every artist, so I knew who he was. Seen his face a bunch of times. I started watching the interview. He looked kind of weird in the face, and he got like these crater-like holes right here, right? Long dreadlocks now. He never had hair. Got an eye patch on and shit. And he just looked like kind of covering his face up. So he's telling the story, bro. And he ended up getting a flesh-eating virus, bro. Right?
Really? Damn.
Nigga said he had an eye infection. Said something's wrong with his eye. He spent all day trying to wrench his eye out. Nothing happened. He went to the doctor. He said it was just an infection. He told him when he would scratch his head, he would get chunks of stuff on his fingers. They ignored it.
Oh.
So he said he went home one day and was scratching his head, and he couldn't feel the scratch. So he stuck his nail in it, and he was peeled back his fucking scalp, dude.
Dude, oh.
Right? And he said another
Gross.
He said another time he was scratching his head, and like a chunk of his scalp fell on the floor, and it was like a blood puddle, and he said all he could do was fucking scream. But anyway, he said the doctors was kind of like not treating him too fair. And he said he checked himself out the hospital because they went from giving him, is it Dilaudid or something like that? They went from giving him that, and he started giving him fentanyl.
Get him hooked up fentanyl.
Like fentanyl as his medicine in his IV, bro.
Damn.
Like, and he said, like, he checked himself out the hospital because the fentanyl was making him vomit, made him sick, like everything. I'm like,
I can only imagine.
You know, and I'm listening, like, ain't this shit illegal? Like, I don't
Why do
understand.
hospitals give it to people?
Like, I don't understand none of it. Like, everything that's street illegal is legal.
In a hospital, yes.
Like, all this shit that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's that people are fucked up off of is normal treatment in places. But we got a problem with fucking weed.
Dude, it does make you feel a little weird. Like, what's going on? Why is weed put down?
You know
and
what?
fentanyl is like contending with it.
You know what it is. And I ain't gonna say no more because you know what I mean.
It's money.
I don't want y'all on our show like that. But yeah, sums it up. Continue with the weed news. But I had to say that, bro. Like, wild story, and it sounds like they were just pretty much giving this nigga heroin for the pain. Like,
dude, evidently at Chicago airports they got these things called amnesty boxes. Just started.
What is that?
It's basically to like leave your weed there when you go flying, but you're allowed taking your weed with you on like in Chicago, and evidently it's been a month and it's already been robbed. Someone's already taken some stuff out. Obviously,
of course,
you had to know that was coming.
Yeah, bro.
But what the whole idea? Like the whole idea of that.
A lick is a lick, dog.
Kind of like putting Could you imagine like they're so weed friendly? They're trying to give you a place to put your weed.
I mean that concept is dope.
Nah, it's awesome. Like
just the fact that they willing like that there's some caterance to that. That's what I just made up a word.
I know Chicago's taking a lot of happiness into getting weed legalized. Like you definitely, I see posts all the time. It's like
they went full fledged, everything, recreational, all that. They went just straight to it. They got straight to the nitty gritty.
Like, all right, we're illegal.
They ain't go medical. Then
we're just getting in this.
It's like, hey, it's just all legal. Supposedly KY is still trying to advance on that. I don't know.
I think we're like in the last 10 to do it. Like
I'm just not going to pay those prices though, bro. I do want to open me a weed shop. They say it's super hard for minorities to get into the cannabis industry, but you know, I'll get through that.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna use all my white friends.
There you go. I'm down for this. I'm down to help.
But hey, bro, put your name on this. But it's my shit, okay? I'm black. They ain't gonna let me in the game.
Yeah,
be my white friend and help me. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, oh, is he with you? Get out of here. Get out of here.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I gotta stop that shit. Like, with all the death and tragedies, man, are we ever gonna stop the racism? I just want to know. Everybody needs to smoke a joint. Continue with the weed news.
We will help that, in my opinion.
Continue with the weed news, man. I ain't gonna,
Dude, that's
I ain't
about
gonna-
it I got for now on.
I ain't gonna get into it. Evan BS Special J. Evan
Special
BS
J.
Hateful J Special K. Sorry.
It's okay. I say hateful K a lot.
Hateful K. You can be Hateful K. We have talked about some things. It didn't get too somber. Still get the pace up. But it's been a very interesting week so far. It's only Tuesday. So
It's been interesting for sure.
I feel like at this point in time, I felt like this a long time ago that with everything that's happened, we need to find a solution to all our other differences and shit.
Marijuana. I was kidding.
Yeah. But, I do have a Hateful J thought of the day, and I'll get more into that. Special K, do you got some would you rathers, bro? Before we hop about,
do got some would you
before we hop about this, man.
Last week,
Oh, Yanni McYonzers.
yeah, you guys.
Man,
I was
God
talking.
damn it,
When I talk, man, yeah, I got a big mouth.
Terrible, bro. The fuck?
All right.
Pause.
I know. See, I was about to say it. All right, but last time I used that game, the Would You Rather game, see, because I thought they had some good stuff. But these times, these are all my own. But honestly, I feel like we used something similar to this first one I have.
Black Pops. Sorry.
Would you rather play in the NBA for 3 years and be completely known, or play for 10 years and be like a bench player?
How many years have we completely known?
3. Like, say you play 3 years, like kind of like an AI almost, and then you like get injured and you got to leave the league.
More like a Steve Francis type guy.
All right, like Tracy McGrady, boom.
I'd rather be 10 years and be like a Robert Ory. You know what I mean?
Yep, dude, for sure.
Like, come off, hit some game winners. I'm known, but I ain't too known. But I got hella rings because I just been on
Yeah.
the right teams.
My local fans know me.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I got like 6 rings, but she don't really know who I am.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm just that guy.
I'm the guy to hit like 4 game winners for championships. That's fine.
Could you imagine how many people are like that after being on Golden State?
Yeah.
I feel like just
That's a
like
lot
McGee,
of
that's
them.
how I
It's
look
a
at him.
shit ton of them.
Where he's like, yeah, I've been on the championship team twice.
Yeah, JaVale McGee. He was
I know, dude, we don't know where you're
He
at.
might be on another. He might be on another championship
Yeah.
team. For real. And
Could
he,
you just
and
imagine
he
him
actually
doing this?
balling a little more with the Lakers. Like,
Dude, they're probably like you could just imagine. Like I could see LeBron totally joking with him. He'd be the perfect guy to joke with. Like, come on, let's see McGee. Let's see what you got.
oh, we got McGee. We got this one. We're
Yeah.
going to win it. This one of those guys, he come around, play like 15, 16 minutes. Game
And that
time.
makes him do good. But you talking like that
Well, he's
about
a
him?
beast, though. Like, if he had the right starting spot, honestly, if he started with the Warriors right now, they'd be a better team.
Oh
'Cause
shit.
he's a big man. He could dunk over everybody. Bro, he used to be one of the
Dude.
coldest defensive players.
I bet the Warriors end in a positive thing.
Bro,
I
their
know.
record is like 15 in the rest of the games.
Dude, that's what I'm calling out there. I'm
Bro, I
saying
think they only hold on, bro.
they had the least amount of
I'll do
wins.
this. Huh?
They had the least amount of wins
Bro,
for sure.
it's bad. Hold on. I'm about to check it out. But continue though. What else you got?
I think they'll end in a positive record.
I
I think Curry will come back and
can't,
just kill
bro.
it,
They
dude. And
can't.
Curry and Thompson will come back.
They can't win on a positive record on a positive note because they're never going to recover from this.
Oh no, the team's not going to recover from it. I'm saying they might end in a positive record that, or at least like an evenish.
Why is it so hard for Google to just tell me what the
NBA
fuck their
rankings.
record is?
I'd be surprised if they have 20 wins.
Oh, 10 and 37.
10 and 37. Okay.
Wow.
Maybe I want to change that statement.
Yeah, it's not possible. Does anybody have a worse record than them? No. They have the.
Dude, I didn't realize it was that bad. 10 and
I told you,
37?
bro,
I thought it was
man.
like 18 and 37. Damn.
Nah, I thought I was like 15, 13, 15. 15, 32 to Timberwolves.
Dude,
That's
at least
bad.
they got double-digit wins.
But it's still 47. It's still like 30-something games left.
I mean, it's still possible, but it's not at the same time.
They win the rest of their games, they get in like 43, 37 or some crazy shit.
All right, let me get back to Would You Rather.
It ain't going to happen, though.
Would you rather, Mr. Hateful J,
What's up, dog?
be a famous beet farmer or be a famous chef known for corn?
A farmer chef?
A famous chef, sorry. A
famous
famous
chef
chef
known
known
for
for corn. So you make like the dopest corn, like you
Am I
make cream
famous
corn.
as a beet farmer?
Or a famous beet farmer. Like you make you grow the dopest beets.
I feel like all the like social media stuff I would do as a beet farmer would be way doper. than the Corn Chef.
Jay's Beats.
Like I got them beats. I got the
Them
beats.
beats.
I got them beats.
What's up? My
It'd be
name's
me
Jay.
beats.
Just wearing my beats.
Like the
Making
music.
my beats.
Like the music, yeah, type shit. And the music would be me beatboxing. Like, boom, 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 boom.
Here's some beats. Boom,
That'd
boom.
be fire. I'd be the fucking most. I had to be a beat farmer.
That was my.
That's random. I like
Dude,
those.
that was very random.
Random as fuck, nigga.
All right.
I like that. But then a popcorn chef, like I could be the nigga to reinvent popcorn.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got any kind of corn, like
I
you're
can make
killing
like
it. You're
this
the Colonel.
fire ass deep fried
Colonel
corn on
J, they call
cob
you.
type shit. Oh, see, I still stick with the beat farmer, bro, because I'll be going ham with beats. And I got a farm.
Like
I'm
you create beats themselves.
Man,
You're
I
not
got-
creating the corn. You're just
Yeah.
creating meals.
like if I got a whole farm, like I'm definitely growing weed there too.
oh yeah.
So yeah, I'd be the
You
beat
would
farmer.
have a combo. Like that's my beet weed.
Yeah. Oh, weed beats or hybrid?
Yeah.
Like
you
just
eat your beat. You eat
weed
the beets.
infused beats. Get the fuck out! I'm finding a way to put the beet seeds, put the weed seeds, and let the roots
Dude,
grow
I can do
together
that.
and see what happens.
You know how much you'd eat your vegetables if you could just get high off them?
That'd be dope.
All right, last one. Would you rather everything smelled like fish or
Ew.
everything you eat taste fishy?
Ew, bro.
I doubled up on the
Everything I
fish.
eat tastes fishy. Like what? Like
Well, you
just
eat-
raw fish fishy, or like a delicious fried fish, piece of fried fish. Fishy.
Maybe if you ate the delicious fried fish, but maybe you just eat a burger and even eat a burger, you're just like, oh, why does
Oh,
it taste like
fuck
old
that.
fishy taste?
Oh, bro, this is hard.
Or you could just everywhere you go, everything just smells like
'Cause
fish, but
smell-
you can still taste greatness.
I'm a big smeller. Like my nose is the most powerful thing on me.
Dude, and fish is a very
like
potent
sometimes
smell.
candles smell too good and make me nauseous.
I agree with that. And
So,
it's
like-
it's not too bad, maybe nauseous at the same time.
Like funky, fish
Fish is funky to me. But taste wise, yeah. But tasting wise, I feel like I would rather just if it tastes fishy, you don't gotta always smell it.
Yeah, I'd rather have it taste fishy.
Because the smell will get
That's
too much to
super
me.
weird though. That's off. Like imagine eating a burger and it tastes like fried fish. Like wow.
Like ugh.
Ew,
Ugh.
bro, that texture with that flavor, that's disgusting.
All grilled foods taste like grilled fish.
This
All
is a
fried
hard
foods
one.
taste like fried
this
fish.
is a hard one. But it's not really because I don't want all my food to smell like fish. But it's
What
not
if
gonna
fish-
taste like fish if it don't smell like fish? You know what? I'd rather have everything smell like fish because at
You
least
get
I
used
can
to
have
it.
different flavors.
Dude, you probably won't even smell the fish. Or no, you probably won't get used to it.
I
don't
would
know.
never get used to it, but at least I would have different tastes.
That's
But just
never
like if something
happening.
smell weird, like have you
Not.
ever took like a sip of something, like went and picked up a drink and you thought you were drinking one thing but it was something else and it did not taste good to you,
Yeah.
and it's
Like,
something
oh,
that does taste
that's
good,
terrible.
but you was like, oh, this is my Coke, but it was like green tea, and like you drank it like thinking it was Coke and it tastes like green tea, and it's like, oh, what is that? Okay, it's green tea, but that was
That's how the
fucking weird.
fishy taste would be. Yeah.
Like I feel like that's how like it would smell like fish, and you bite into it, and the taste wouldn't match the smell, and it would like fuck your head up. I feel like.
I'll do that. I'll totally fuck your head up.
So I don't know. I think you stumped me, bro, on this one. But
I don't like
I'm
the whole idea
leaning-
of the fish. I might went too fishy
it's
with it.
too fish. It's too much fish. But I
Too
love
much
and I
fish.
love fish dishes and shit. But on fish, I'm gonna lean. I'm gonna go 60-40 on this one. And right now, I'm just gonna lean more towards. I'd rather have everything smell like fish than everything taste like fish.
That's pretty solid.
We spent a lot
I'll
of
give you
time
that.
on this one
No, that's a good one though.
because
You
that's
did good.
disgusting.
Dude, nobody wants shit to smell like fish, and nobody wants to constantly eat fish.
Like nobody. I don't want all my food to taste like or smell like anything all the time. Just one thing.
Oh, dude, yeah, no.
I want my
Literally nothing.
I want my varieties. Like I love hamburgers, but I don't want my chicken to smell like hamburgers, or my fish to smell like hamburgers, or my cereal to smell like
Dude,
hamburgers,
yeah.
my turkey sandwich to smell like hamburgers, my chicken nuggets.
There's certain smells
I
you
would get
need that every
sick.
once in a while of.
Yeah, like
And if
I
you
would,
don't have it,
yeah, I would fucking just get.
same with the taste.
That's a good one, and I'm getting nauseous. You got anything else?
Nah, I'm
throw
done,
up on
man.
his
I'm
desk?
good.
Hateful
I'm
J
good
started today.
today.
Hateful J started today. Like I said, man, without a drama, and like I said, I got a lot of friends too that are posting a lot of rest in peace things to, and you know, blessings go out to everybody that's lost somebody literally in the past week. A lot of people have lost
That's deep.
friends and family. So Hateful J thought today, man, is like love your life.
Love your life.
Love your people. Stop being petty. I'm gonna start posting everything on Facebook. I love y'all. Whoever said
Start
that,
out
said-
there, dude.
Like, for
That
real,
helps.
bro, like, 'cause
that helps. Positivity
we
in the world.
need energy and like
Yep.
just something with everything that just happened with the Kobe Bryant shit. Like it's got my third eye going crazy. You know what I
Real,
mean?
like, I need to
like,
do
it's-
something to help everybody.
Like something just and something just don't feel right. Something feels off now. You know what I'm saying?
Got a
Like
little wobbliness.
something just feels weird. In the energy in the world feels a little weird, but So before shit get crazier, shit is crazy. Like I said, we got China breaking, got people dying from coronavirus. We got Australia's on fucking fire. Got active volcanoes popping off and shit. There's a lot
It's
going
all crazy. California fires going all crazy.
Like, it's a lot going on. So I would love for everybody to just appreciate life. That's my thought today. Appreciate life. Let's stop being petty. Let's stop being so hateful towards shit that don't matter.
Try to love people in a
Let's
way.
stop with agendas because agendas separate us too. Let's just embrace every moment, embrace everything, and like live and be happy, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's always somebody that got it worse than you. There's always somebody doing better than you. All we need to worry about, you can't worry about those things. Just worry about where you stand in life and what you can do at that moment to, you know what I mean, make somebody else feel better during the day. What can you do that's positive? I mean, let's stop looking for the bad shit. Let's just be dope.
It's almost cooler to, like, if you could think about what could you do to help people throughout the day and actually go from that perspective. And
Yeah.
What can you do just to make it better for yourself?
Yeah. Like, let's just be dope people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if I go today, I just that's the last thing you'll hear me say. That's it. And I feel
That's
good
like,
about
dude, I'd be like,
that. Like, just
I would be satisfied if I went and my last statement, I got to hear it, like,
yeah.
through my death phase. They're like, here's your last thing you said. And it's like,
Yeah.
I love the world. You guys do great
Yeah.
things.
Do like you know what I mean? Look outside yourself, like learn other
great
people.
shit.
All your views on people and your discriminatory thoughts, if you have them, like drop them for a minute and learn it. We all pretty much the fucking same, bro.
Yeah.
We all come from different shit. We all have different views, but we all want to be loved. We all want to be successful, and none of us want to fucking die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
We're all in this together.
there's a lot to live. There's a lot we can learn from each other. Like I've learned that in my life personally, and like I said, let's be dope to each other, man. Let's be dope people. Let's be better. There's a lot of us here. Ain't no reason for us to all be pissed off, mad, sad about shit that's ain't gonna
Silly
matter once we
shit.
gone. You know what I'm saying? FBS
Good thoughts, man.
Podcast,
Good thoughts.
Hateful J, Special K, and we out
Shit,
this bitch.
Shit.
We gonna see y'all next week, you motherfuckers.
Oh, dude, dope episode. You guys have a great night. Rest in peace, Kebby. Boom.
Chief, vibing in chief. Pour up some drink, yeah. Roll up some weed. Throw on some good music, yeah. Vibe out in chief.